right, y'all, so we back. Week 1 has been complete, and I just want to give y'all a check-in. You feel me? Like, I just want to talk to y'all a little bit on how my week has went, and yeah, why not? So this week I felt very hopeful. I felt very hopeful, very optimistic, very inspired, motivated, encouraged. All the great positive things that you can think of, I felt this week, which I'm not mad at, because I'm like, okay, we off to a good start. You feel me? So and that's exactly what she said in the book that I would feel. She said I would feel inspired, I would feel optimistic, I would feel hopeful, and things of that nature, and I did, which is really crazy. And one of the tasks of week 1, well, during the entire 12-week process, is to write morning pages every morning, and it's 3 pages. And I feel like those 3 pages a morning, like as soon as I wake up, really helped me, because it helped me like think about in my negative thoughts and actually write them down. Like, it was very unfiltered, even mean. I was being mean to myself, and so what? I needed to get it out, and I feel like I even have more mean things to say about myself. And I feel like that's the great part about this process. So I would write, like, what do I like, what do I not like, what do I want more of, what do I want less of, what's going on in my life that I need to actually magnify and figure out. And the good thing about the morning pages is that I'll write something or a question, and I would literally answer it right behind it, like it's an answer. And I was like, oh, okay, that's the answer right there. And I felt this week very aligned. Like, I felt like everything that I would say in my journal, in my morning pages, literally something would come up and something would happen, and I'd be like, oh, that's crazy. Like, oh, I wrote about that this morning. So one thing for sure, I'll give an example, is I was writing about fear and how I was scared about something. Actually, I'm going to Austin, Texas this weekend, and I was writing about how I was scared to go, because it's something totally different for me. I've never done it. I've never been out of the state by myself without anyone that I know, like actually know. So this is a very huge step for me, going out of my comfort zone. And I was writing about it, and I was literally like, after I wrote it, like, I'm safe, like I am okay, everything's gonna be okay. If this situation was not meant for me, it wouldn't have been presented to me. If I was gonna get harmed in this situation, it wouldn't have been presented to me. And that right there gave me so much peace. So I really did enjoy this week. It's a great week, I will say. And it was another thing, I was emotional a little bit, because one of the tasks that was brought to me in the book was a time travel task, and it told me to time travel back to times where people would tell me like things, encouraging things and positive affirmations about myself that I thought and felt like wasn't true, that I really didn't believe. And I thought back to those times of those 3 people, and I got really emotional. I'm gonna tell y'all one, because why the fuck not? So there was this one champion in my life that I don't know her name, never seen her in my life beforehand. I still haven't seen her after this. But I was in a talent show to perform at the Boutwell Auditorium here in Birmingham, Alabama, and I'm talking about, I had the whole performance together. Like, I had the dancers, I had the outfits, I had the song, like I had the mic, you know what I'm saying? Like, I made sure I had that fucking mic, because I'm like, girl, I'm about to dance. Like, y'all ain't finna give me no handheld. I need a in-ear. Like, I need that. I need the mic right here. Like, I had it all together. And I lost the competition. I didn't win anything. So I'm like, okay, you win some, lose some, cool. Got off the stage, and I see my entire family down below. the stage or whatever. And after the show was over, I went to meet up with them, and I literally cried. I boohooed. Like, I cried my eyes out. You would think I just lost my fucking dog. Like, I cried my eyes out. So there was this lady that was there. She was with my mom's friend at the time. Rest in peace, Coco, which is aka my aunt. She was with her, and I didn't know this lady at all. And this lady literally told me, she was like, girl, she was like, don't even worry about it, because you're about to be the next big thing in this world. You are literally going places. Like, I see a star in you. You are a star. You are, like, she was just like filling me up with so much positivity in that moment. And I was so young to the point where I couldn't even grasp it. Like, I was like, okay, girl, like, I just lost, like, but thank you, I really do appreciate it. But she was just like, don't even worry about it. You win some, you lose some, and it's okay. But she literally instilled so much positivity in me in that moment, and I do remember that, and I really do appreciate her. And it's another person that was also there around the same time of this performance. She actually put the whole, like, talent show together. Her name was Miss Z. Rest in peace. Shout out to you, because you were an angel. I'm talking about, she was an angel sent from heaven. And literally the very first, because we would have to, like, practice. We would have to do practices every week, at least twice a week leading up into the show. And she would have to sit in on the practices, see what's going on, help out where she can. If this didn't work, she would say, oh, that's not gonna work. She was that person. But in my practices, she would always just tell me, like, it was one practice she told me. She was like, I don't tell my people this, the people who try out for the talent shows, I don't tell anyone this. I've never told anyone this. But you have something in you that will blow the world. Like, you have something in you. Like, you are a star. Like, you are somebody. I see it. It's in you. She said, you just have to believe it. Once you get to the point of believing in yourself, you're gonna go very, very far. She was like, I believe in you. Like, I'm here rooting for you. Because at the time, I was so shy, I was so timid. Like, I just didn't. It was my first time performing on a big stage. So, of course, I'm just like, But she was like, you gotta open up. You got it. Like, you have it. You have the voice. You have the look. You have the dance. You have the style. Own it. And she was one of those people that was like, she'll criticize you, but it's only to help you. Like, it wasn't to break you, it was only to help you. In my experience with her, like, that's what she did for me. And I appreciate those two people for sure. And I really wish Ms. Z was here so that she could actually see how I grow. Even though it's been years since the performance. My time is not up. Like, it's coming, guys. It's coming. I'm telling you. I'm telling myself. I'm gonna look back at this and be like, girl, you was right. Don't play with her. So yeah, that just sums up the week for me. It was a really good week. It was a really good week. It was a really, really good week. So I'm very excited for this week to happen and see what I can, what else is new that is gonna unlock and unravel. Oh, I even got in the studio. I felt motivated to get in the studio and actually write some stuff, and I didn't care. I was having fun. I was having fun with the studio, even though I would get in sometimes before this book, but I wouldn't have fun. Like, I wasn't having as much fun as I usually have. But this week, I actually had fun creating the music that I was making. So, thumbs up on that. So, we're into week 2, recovering a sense of identity. So I'm very stoked to see how this week goes, and I would do another artist date, another check-in. I might even do another one of my tasks and allow y'all to come in while I do a task, and you know, y'all see how I operate with that. But yeah, girl, my break is up. It's time. I gotta go back to break. So yeah, bye.